Hey, what's up? Friends, fans, followers, a-woers and a-wooers, normies and meme lords. It's me, ya boy, Purple Cat. Alright, so, little synopsis of what happened last time. We watched Teo do like a dance thing at like a convention. That was super cool, and Teo was super hot and stuff, you know? And yeah, we're picking up right after that. And we advertised our event. If you don't know, in like part 7, 8, I don't remember, we promised Hamza we'd follow our dreams and stuff, and we're gonna do a big event. Like, we're gonna start doing more at the arcade, and we're gonna do a big event and stuff. Oh, here we go. As Teo and I were cleaning up after the flash mob, that's what it was. I don't remember words well. My phone in my pockets started going off. At first, it was just a couple vibrations, but before I could realize what was happening, my phone started seizing. What the? I pulled my phone from my pocket, and when I looked at it, Funplex's face wall had over 1,000 likes. No, really, what? The hell?
Beep beep, can I interrupt? I might have borrowed the pictures and video clips you snapped earlier and applied the proper hashtags and links to the Funplex's social media accounts. Since the content went live, activity on the Funplex's face wall has increased 700%. The buzz about Funplex is off the scale.
Oh, I decided to call the event Funplex because that's how creative I am with naming. Just like Neko Chan Chan.
Note to self. It meant a new scale.
Iris. I quickly scanned my own face wall, and even people I knew who weren't arcaders were talking up a storm about it. I also heard people around me discussing it. I can't wait until next weekend. That Funplex thing, it sounds like a blast. Excited Rando, great name. Otaku Rando. What's this mystery game they mentioned? It was great to hear all the buzz around the atrium, and Iris really helped with the social media aspect. The Funplex isn't that big. Are we gonna have enough room? I can't believe it was that easy. Oh, please say we don't have a repeat of TanaCon. That's what I'm worried about right now. Sometimes that's all it takes. What is with this accent right now? That was great fun, but I'm totally exhausted. Me too. But you didn't dance. Hey, I faced my fears in front of several hundred people. If that's not exhausting, then I don't know what is. Plus, I'm hungry. You'd always go over to one of the food vendors and pay $12 for overly salted French fries. Did I just say overly salted French fries? Please no, I don't want any ovaries to be salted. Well, there goes my appetite. You know, Gavin and Naomi are running a pop-up arcade for the Funplex, along with some other local arcades in Hall B. You could always pop by there for a breather with some friends. Naomi's there? How about I meet you there later? I need to debrief with the other leaders first. Sounds good, be seeing you. Naomi's there, guys. You know what that means. We're going to Naomi, and we'll crush on Naomi, because she is our girl crush, and we love her. I wave bye to Teo as I make my way towards Exhibit Hall B, on the lookout for Gavin's serious face, or Naomi's kind one. Let's see, Exhibit Hall B. It very much resembles Exhibit Hall A, where I started my day. Industry types, dealers, swag, crowds. But there's definitely more actual arcade games here, as local places have set up pop-up arcades all over the place. It's hard to notice the smaller displays with the giant garish Deco's Palace display eating up the center. But I managed to crawl my way around the edges to find... Oh, I have to choose? I know I said before I was going Naomi's route, but I also really like Percy. I think he's a great guy, and I like him as well, so I think I'm gonna go with Percy. I think this turn, I mean, I know I said I'm doing the personal route, so I'm just gonna go with whatever I'm going with. So I mean, if Percy's the one that I like the most, I don't know, I'm kind of tied. I think I'm gonna go with Percy. Yeah. Well, now, pretty much everybody else in the crew, save for Francine. Teo and Ashley are still off hanging out with their respective communities. I've got some time. Maybe I can bend someone's ear meanwhile. Let's see. What's everybody doing right now? Gavin's reading the news. Percy's idly playing a round of Nibbler. Queen Bee looks worried and agitated. Noah's fixing up a busted Galaga. Ooh, wait. Oh, no, I'm going with Percy. After what he told me about his sister, he's a great guy. I love him. Percy's plus he's the guy's voice I can do the easiest. Percy's poking his way around the mazes of Nibbler, trademarked, but without the gusto he normally reserves for Moopy. Hey, Percy.
Hello.
Ah, good to see you, Neko-chan. So, how goes your day? Any way I can help? Actually, right now I'm thinking of taking a break from being the Funplex Hypes person. You want to talk or something? I mean, if you're not busy. Oh, I don't chase Nibbler. Trademarked. Scores. The fellow who holds this record deserves to hold it for some time to come. I'm just goofing off, I suppose. Aw, look at that grin. Aw. Right, shall we depart? The two of us find a semi-quiet spot between two display booths. Booths? I just cannot speak today, guys. To take a breather from all the digital hustle and bustle of the arcade scene. Anyway, Nibbler. Trademarked. It's no Moopy. It lacks the depth of a good Moopy run, in my humble opinion. So aside from nibblering, how's Max treating you? Can't complain. Some good retro games on display. A few rares, a few imports. I'm always happy with the diversity of titles available here. I've come to Max every year since, well, since Stella passed away, I suppose. Since I inherited her love of arcade games. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to drag that up again. Oh, no need to apologize. See, look at that smile. Oh, Percy, oh. The fact remains that Max is quite a spectacle, yes? And I do so love the games here, just like Naomi. Honestly, I was thinking of trying to buy one from its owner. Buy it and donate it to the Funplex. I have no room in my tiny little flat for a game, but if I can give it a good home, why not? Okay, 1, we might not have room. 2, you live in a tiny little flat. Boy, you're stinking rich! Though I guess that doesn't mean you have... I mean, rich people can live modestly. Modestly? I don't... Sorry guys, I had to take a drink of water. Let's see. That way, Gavin can't complain, yes? At worst, it's taking up a slot on the floor and some wattage per month. Everybody walks away happy. Money well spent, eh? Okay, now a lot of little bits of Percy's backstory just aren't fitting together. What's the best way to phrase this? You don't need to spend your hard-earned cash on us. We're happy just having you around the Funplex. If you can toss around green like that, why live in a tiny little flat? Okay. Oh, are we questioning? Oh, are we gonna have the opportunity to question him about his background? How do you earn all that money anyway? You mentioned day trading. Didn't he say it was in stocks? Or something like that? I don't know. Watch episode 4. You guys might have to check me on that, because I think he said something about stock. Or maybe day trading, whatever that is. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be nice to Percy. I don't want to be mean to Percy. He's a good guy. I don't care if his backstory is fake, as long as he's not like a criminal or anything. Percy. Oh, sorry, I was doing Percy before for me. Yeah, no, I am Percy now. Percy, buying Naomi a game would be a kindness to be sure, but don't feel you have to do it. I know a lot of folks in the gaming industry see someone like you as a whale. They can milk for every dollar, but did we just call him fat? Excuse me? But you should keep your money, we're doing fine. Shh, it's only dosh, love. I don't know what this word means. Oh, sorry, I skipped that line. What's the point of it? And if it's not being spent on something you love, and I love the Funplex, if it's not too forward of me, you and everyone there. Did he just say he likes me? Ooh. But you just said you live in a tiny place. Couldn't you afford something better, something more comfortable? I suppose. I may as well explain. Oh, we getting deep. You know, I've little care for money, despite having plenty thereof. And that's because I was never earning it with intent to spend a single pence on myself. It was for Stella. All of it. Every pound and every dollar. Oh. When we finally understood why she'd always been weak and sickly, my parents searched far and wide for a heart specialist that could cure her. But the only one who'd work with pediatric patients was in America. My family certainly couldn't afford anything like that. Not the travel, not the treatments. They'd already spent everything they had on my tuition. I'd be the first Sinclair to get through university. I dropped out immediately, but it wasn't enough. And with the American healthcare system being what it is, well, you know, I'd say don't make fun of the... I'd say don't make fun of the American healthcare system, but yeah, it's a mess. I decided to take action. Oh, look at that smile. I decided to take action. And the fiercest look I've ever seen on the ordinarily mellow features of Percy Sinclair made itself known. Neko-chan, you know firsthand that our society can be rough on those without the means to survive. The poor apparently don't deserve good health, according to some. So I decided not to be poor. By my intellect, I set those wheels in motion. Just as Stella put her mind to mazes, I put my mind to money. I studied, I researched, I practiced with small amounts of seed money. I lost and took out loans and tried again and again. I only slept and ate as much as I had to. This was my singular defining purpose in life. To save Stella from a world that happily dooms the sick and poor. Within months, the loans were paid, and I was growing the war chest for my dear sister's battle. We immigrated to America together, my parents choosing to stay behind. And with plenty of zeros on hand, the doctors were all too happy to admit Stella for their treatment program. There's a pride in his voice now, satisfaction at a job well done. Which tapers away rather quickly.
And it wasn't enough.
Aww, right.
I told you that part of the story. She passed a few years ago. Simply too far gone to survive.
I'm sorry. I feel so bad for this dude, and he's such a kind guy. He didn't deserve his sister to die.
If only I'd been faster, if only I'd been richer, if only we'd caught her condition sooner. If only...
No, Percy, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. You're a good guy. You did your best. You tried hard. Don't be sad. Oh, are you about to cry? I see tears welling up in his eyes. I'm so sorry.
I am truly God's fool. Having lost the very thing I was trying to save, and yet with so much comfortable money to sleep on, how bitter I felt.
I see. It was never for you, it was always meant for her.
Indeed. All for her. Therefore, I'm all too happy to use what I've gathered to make the world around me a better place. It can't have been for nothing. It can't.
As for me, I don't need much in life. I don't mind living frugally, honestly, and my day trading plus long-term investments continue to keep things floating. So you devoted your free time to that high score in her memory. It's silly, I know, silly and sentimental. Suppose I'm just a silly and sentimental old fool, and I'm okay with that. So... What? No! What? Wanna be my sugar I mean, I'm a jokey gal, I'm gonna say it, but Jesus game, what the frick? Wanna be my sugar daddy, Percy? That's probably what I'm gonna title this, asking Percy to be my sugar daddy. Wanna be my sugar daddy? What's a gal gotta do to get in on Percy Sinclair's philanthropy fund? I'm multi-talented, I could brush your teeth for you or fetch your slippers. Ha! You're a kidder, aren't you, Neko-chan? I pledge to mix my charitable optimism with invested pragmatism. I can't save everyone, and I can't uplift every cause. I look for maximum effect, promising charities making an impact, and dreams which could soar if supported. So, as much as I'd likely enjoy being the Funplex's patron, well, we're too risky an investment right now. Apologies, love, but quite on the money there. That's why I'm here at Max, promoting Funplex. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get the Funplex on the map, not just for my own sake, but for everybody, including you. And I'll be right there, beating the world record. You got my word on that, Neko-chan. That's my contribution for now. You know, twice you've let me talk your ear off with my sad stories. That's a kindness I won't soon forget. Percy will remember this in the corner. No, just kidding. It's not that kind of game. But for now, I really should be getting back to Max. Perhaps you'll allow me to weep on your shoulder another day. Count on it. Cheers, love. Aww. That was nice. I like spending time with Percy. He's a good guy. Two of us make our way back to the mini funplex. Him to resume gaming, me to catch up with Teo and Ashley again. Fade to black. My current status, sitting. Okay. You know, when will I ever get to meet this Deco guy? Everyone said that this Deco Nami is so hated, probably because he's like a big tycoon arcade mogul or whatever. But I want to meet him. I don't know what he looks like. Also, let's check my score. Oh, I'm still more with Naomi right now. Kind of with Percy. I'm super kind and a little bit quirky. Current status? Sitting. Oh, yeah, I already said that. And enjoying it. It took a few minutes of searching and stalking, but eventually I found an open seat in the pop-up arcade. While the sit is satisfying, the rest of everything else is miserable. My feet are sore from walking all over, and I don't remember the last time I ate. I feel dehydrated, and I have a slight headache from all the noise. And there are still 4 more hours of Max left. Oh, if Gavin saw me in my current state. Leaning back, arms at my side, completely exhausted, I could picture it clearly. He'd be looming over me with his dark, unfettered eyes. He would lean in close and frown, grumbling. He'd say, "Neko-chan, may I remind you, these seats are for our patrons only." I audibly sighed just thinking about it. As luck would have it, though, Gavin and Naomi are huddled over the Galaga, trademarked, cabinet, trying to figure out why the monitor's not working. Freedom. My buns are experiencing the best freedom has to offer. Okay, in-game me. You let your buns experience that freedom. Well, my body feels like it collapsed at any moment. I feel good about it. Right? Getting the word out about Funplex was great. Seeing people's faces light up with excitement is why I'm really here. Plus, watching Teo inspire the crowd was an added bonus. His energy is infectious. I smiled to myself. The pain in my heels and the grumbling in my tummy. Worth it. While enjoying the respite, I let my eyes close for a moment, and of course, the second I do that, I hear footfalls closing in. Oh. It's them!
There you are, Neko-chan!
We've been looking all over for you. But we were specifically going to meet back up here at the Funplex Pop-Up Arcade. Yes, but we didn't expect you to be tucked in the darkest corner of the arcade. Oh, look at you with your smug grin. I'm hiding from Gavin. He'll put me to work if he sees me.
Hiding behind the pinball machines is probably not the smartest choice then. You know how much he loves pinball.
Every spare moment he thinks no one is watching him is spent getting that high school score. Ugh.
I have so many candid pictures on my phone of him playing pinball.
You have to show me, like, right now.
Yes, his concentration face is so cute.
Before I could even react, Ashley has her phone out and is scrolling through pictures of Gavin. Ahem. Both look up at me guiltily. Now we have more important matters. Max is over in a few hours and we have a lot of work left to do.
You're right, Neko-chan. Please don't tell Gavin.
Your secret is safe with me. Also, I may need to look at those later. For science.
Yep, for science. Got it.
Right, so business time. I think I got something. Go on. I have a friend and she's an indie arcade developer. The new title she's been working on is amazing. It's got co-op and it's got competition. It's got magical schoolgirl. Oh god.
Now you're talking.
It's got it all.
Wait, I'm pretty sure I've heard of this game. Is it called Magical Moon Cuties?
Yeah, that's the one, and she's thinking about premiering it at Funplex.
Oh my gosh. That would be cooler than cool.
It sounds interesting enough. Might make for another fun game for people to play. Definitely, my friend is somewhat renowned. Isn't that usually someone has renown, not is renowned? Whatever. In the indie scene, and the game's been in development for 5 years. I'm sure it would create some buzz at least.
Are you kidding, Teo? It'd be the talk of the arcade world.
I do like the talk of world-sized things. Let's go check it out. I stand up, invigorated by the news. As I start walking back towards the hall with Teo, I hear a call from behind me. Oh no, is it Gavin?
Wait!
I turn around and see Ashley standing there fidgeting. Her green eyes are darting back and forth nervously. Ashley?
I, too, have a plan.
What? She motions for us to come back towards her, which we do.
Huh?
What's your idea, Ashley? She puts an arm around Teo and the other around me, huddling the three of us together.
So what I'm proposing might not be the most legal course of action. Boy?
Do I even want to know?
You've seen the huge monitors hanging from the ceiling in the middle of all the major halls, right?
How could I miss them? They're constantly bombarding us with ads and false hopes of high-quality convention food. No matter how amazingly tempting that $9 hot dog looks on the big screen, don't even think about it. See? $9 hot dog.
Exactly my point. Everyone's looking at it. I know a way to sneak into the back area. All we have to do is break into the main communication center and upload the flyer Neko-chan made into the rotation.
Whoa!
You want to do what?
Shh! Keep your voice down, Teo. Unless you want to get arrested for being an accomplice. It's a genius plan. Everyone at the Max will see our name in lights.
Okay, so yeah, that's less than a legal way of getting the word out, but I do have to admit, you got me intrigued. And it definitely worked, but I don't know.
Trust me! Of course, we need to go in disguise. I'm already nicely disguised, but Neko-chan, we need to switch into something way more distracting.
Why more distracting exactly?
To distract from your face, of course. I mean, it's a very good face. Why would anyone want to be distracted from it? I know I certainly wouldn't.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is people remember the costume, not the person wearing it. I've got the perfect maid costume for you. It's from Melee Maidens, the same thing my costume's from.
Oh my god, do I have to dress up in a sexy maid outfit? A maid costume? You want me to put on a maid costume?
It'll be fun! And just a ticket for keeping people from recognizing you. But if you don't want to do it, that's fine. I suggest going with Teo instead and letting me take care of the advertising myself. It's cool, I can do it. Totally up to you, though I think you look super cute as a maid.
Let's not forget about magical moon cuties. I'd suggest you come with me instead. Far safer. Both options are valid. Honestly, splashy advertising could certainly drive foot traffic. Even getting it up there would be dodgy. Importantly, Iris could help us do it safely without anyone noticing. Safer than Ashley going off on her own and trying this inadvisable stunt. But a highly anticipated indie title might do the trick and result in far less jail time. I'm going with Teo because I don't know. I like Teo better. That's Ashley, you're cool, but you ain't got them rippling muscles. Ashley, you got this. You don't need any help from me. Honestly, I don't feel like getting carted off to jail today. It's not on my scheduled agenda. And what else is not on my scheduled agenda is continuing this video. So I will see you guys next video. Bye, guys!